Ladies and gentlemen, I have the pleasure of announcing to you that we are going to make an effort to repeat the old reveille. 1, 2, 3.
Welcome to Cimarron's Big Guns. I'm Jamie Waite.
I'm Bryce Waite.
And today we are here at Texas Jack Wild West neighbor, Champe Jennings. I'm going to have you guys introduce yourselves.
I'm Paul Jennings.
Champe Carter.
And thank you for being on our show today. Let's just kind of start with how you guys got into the jewelry business.
Well, we each have different stories. I was a college grad that didn't work out for me, so I had to find some other occupation. And it was recommended to me by a friend. Champe
Well, I just
has
had
a
a
different story.
friend who was a jeweler back where I grew up, and so I would go over to his house and hang out. And he had a little shop at home, but he worked at a jewelry store as well. And so I'd go over there and we'd have dinner, go out to his shop, drink some beer, listen to some music, work on some jewelry, and you know, I was iron working at the time and thought, well, it's probably a little bit safer building jewelry than hanging off of a building. So
Yeah.
so just kind of shrunk it down in scale, and here I am.
Well, that's cool.
And this is Ollie.
Yeah,
and this is Ollie. Yeah, actually, I was going to say we're here with Ollie, and Ollie, can you introduce us to your friends?
He's the boss.
This is the shop mascot. He's just a cool dude. He likes to chill. So, what brought you to this location in Fredericksburg?
Well, we were in San Angelo working in the mall. I think it's, what was it, Sunset Mall? Is it? I can't remember. And we were working, 9 in the morning till 9 at night, and that got old really fast. So we always wanted to find another location. We came on to Fredericksburg from, hearsay and friends that visited, and then we came down later on. Pretty much that's how it went down.
Well, this building is like, it seems like it has a story,
Yes, it was in a carriage house, so kind of like a car dealership of the day. So they sold carriages and buggies and wagons and worked on them as well. So this building was designed to be able to bring them in, roll them around, work on them without any columns or interior structural supports that you run into.
So
Big
Bob
doors.
Price's great-great-grandfather.
Probably something like that.
Can you talk about some of the key pieces that you make for the store?
Well, y'all brought some of the pieces over that we make for your store. This has been a long-running project that we've enjoyed being involved in, and we do that. We also, we build pieces for the hospital. They'll do awards or charms or things like that. We have pieces that have the school logo on them. Just lots of different things that are involved with the community.
Just got through with the Mahjong group.
Yeah.
Mahjong, they make charms.
Yeah.
Right.
So when did you get involved with making some of these pieces for Cimarron?
Well, Charles, I think, brought that over at one point.
It's been at least 10 years, I think.
Yeah, it's been a long time.
More than that.
I think we started out building some badges that Cimarron, or that Texas Jack was selling, and couldn't get them. They would order them and never could get delivery. So we started producing them, and then that led into kind of a similar situation, I think, with the production, the earlier production on the pieces here. Weren't able to get them frequently or reliably, and so we stepped into that role as well.
Ta-da! All right. Well, let's go take a look around. You guys can show us some of your shop.
Sure.
Sounds good.
Right now, this is our shop. This is my bench, the dirty one. Although Champ, his is not so clean anymore. This is Champ's bench. This is where the magic happens. This is our laser welder. You can weld small little items. That's very handy.
What is this grinding noise we hear in the background?
That's the ultrasonic cleaner.
Ultrasonic cleaner.
That's every jeweler has one of those. Yeah, let's see the little green light.
Yes. Ultrasonic cleaner.
Steam cleaner. That's
Cleaner. Am I seeing a Proctor Silex crock pot?
yeah.
Trade secret.
That's acid.
Oh, all right. So don't
Yeah,
cook
you
your dinner in
put,
that.
when you solder a piece of metal, you put it in there and it
Interesting.
cleans it. So you don't want to cook your beans in there.
Don't cook your beans.
So, now we got a beer keg.
A beer.
That's for
Yeah.
customer relations.
Oh, we're flattered, but no thank you, no thank you. No, not yet. It's
I see some things I recognize here.
okay, yes. So what are these cute little pink things right here?
This is everything we make for Cimarron and Texas Jacks. This is how they start out. Wax models. You just go on the pistols. Wyatt Earp, snake, cross. We have badges and flag. And
These badges look familiar. Do we
Yeah.
sell these at Texas Jack?
They're Texas
Yeah.
Ranger badges.
Yes.
This is Company A and Texas Ranger. And
Couple of
I'm
different
not sure what that
companies.
one is.
Very cool.
We've got molds of some of the obscure badges, like this one is a 10-star badge from back in the day. Yeah. And that one is Los Diablos Tejanos.
Cool.
You guys don't know, but when you get a little bit older, like Paul and I, you got to invest in this so you can see what you're doing because your eyes go.
I like that. I love that forehead rest. Like the guy who invented that was
Yeah.
a genius.
It's like a shovel, you know, when you're working on the highway, you just kind of lean against that and take a little nap. It looks like you're looking at something very intense.
Taking a nap, folks.
With your eyes closed.
And Paul, what have you been working on over here?
Well, we have a ring I'm setting for a customer, and she brought her own diamond. Actually, it's a diamond ring that her mother gave her. She wants to use the center stone, the little princess cut diamonds. And so we put together a double banded shank, and then we put a platinum head to fit her stone as a square princess cut stone.
Very cool.
And so I had to pull that stone out and set it in there.
That's really neat.
That's the kind of thing we do. Yeah, it all goes in the safe at night. It's all filed, and we write all the information down so we don't, misplace it. And
Oh, and what is the combination of that safe?
Oh, Bryce.
Gotcha. Hey.
We're familiar with that.
Yeah, so I assume some of those badges you make are also for the former Texas Rangers Foundation.
We have typically given them items to auction off during their banquets, and so they gave that to us. And
Champ designed a real cool Texas Star bracelet. You'll have to show them.
Huh.
Yeah, we did have one of them out here. I can show you. So this bracelet
Oh, yes.
obviously has the stars in it. And so
Yes.
I think Charles has one of those.
Charles does. Yeah, there's a few of them around. I think the very first one that I made for Paul's dad, actually. He had arthritic wrist, and so I had a heavy sheet of copper, and I cut that design out of the sheet of copper and made a bracelet.
Can you guys show us some of the cool features of the building from its history?
Sure, the building has these large doors on it, as we talked about earlier. That was to enable them to roll wagons in here so they could work on them, and turn them around, and roll them right back out the front, or even the back. There's these huge doors.
And you can see I like this right here. It's a nice touch.
Yes, the little stagecoach, my dad built that a long time ago. Anyway, Paul and I talked him out of it. We repainted our name on it. It used to say Wells Fargo. And I pulled it in a few parades by hand till I pulled it in the last parade. I took off with no kids in it, and I got to the end of the parade route on a July the 4th, soaking wet, and it was full of kids. And I was like, that's it. I'm not doing it anymore.
Well, thank you at home, and thank you, gentlemen, for sharing your shop with us.
Thanks for coming over.